Hey there, science fans! Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of cells, those microscopic factories that make up every living thing. And inside these bustling factories, we'll be exploring the incredible machines known as ribosomes, the protein factories of life. Imagine a world without proteins. It's impossible. Proteins are the building blocks of our bodies, responsible for everything from fighting infections to digesting our food. And guess what? Ribosomes are the amazing molecular machines that make all those proteins happen. Ribosomes are like tiny construction crews, meticulously following genetic instructions to assemble proteins, the workhorses of the cell. Without ribosomes, life as we know it wouldn't exist. So buckle up as we embark on an exciting journey to unravel the secrets of these microscopic protein factories, the ribosomes. Get ready to be amazed. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty of ribosomes, let's take a quick detour to understand the language they use to build proteins. The genetic code. Think of DNA as the master blueprint stored safely in the cell's vault, the nucleus. This blueprint contains all the instructions for building and running an organism. But how do these instructions get to the ribosomes, the construction sites? That's where mRNA, or messenger RNA, comes in. mRNA is like a trusty messenger, carrying a copy of the genetic instructions from the DNA in the nucleus to the ribosomes in the cytoplasm, the cell's bustling factory floor. Now let's talk about tRNA, or transfer RNA. These little guys are like delivery trucks, each carrying a specific amino acid, the building blocks of proteins. tRNA molecules read the mRNA instructions and deliver the correct amino acids to the ribosomes, ensuring the proteins are assembled in the right order. This whole process of translating the genetic code from mRNA into a chain of amino acids is called translation, and it's what makes ribosomes the protein-making superstars they are. Picture this. A bustling factory floor with assembly lines working at breakneck speed. That's what it's like inside a cell with ribosomes hard at work. Ribosomes are like miniature protein assembly lines, taking in instructions from mRNA and using tRNA to link together amino acids in the correct order. As the mRNA molecule threads through the ribosome, like a blueprint being read by a machine, tRNA molecules carrying specific amino acids dock at precise locations on the ribosome. The ribosome then catalyzes the formation of a peptide bond between the amino acids, adding to the growing protein chain. This process continues, amino acid by amino acid, like adding beads to a string, until the entire protein is assembled. It's like magic, but it's just the amazing world of molecular biology in action. Ribosomes are incredibly efficient, churning out proteins at astonishing speeds. Some ribosomes can add up to 20 amino acids per second to a growing polypeptide chain. That's some serious protein production. Now that we've seen ribosomes in action, let's take a closer look at their structure. Ribosomes might seem simple, but don't be fooled. These molecular machines are quite complex, made up of two subunits that fit together like a puzzle. Imagine a hamburger. The top bun represents the large ribosomal subunit, while the bottom bun represents the small ribosomal subunit. The large subunit is where the magic of peptide bond formation happens, linking amino acids together. The small subunit is responsible for binding to the mRNA and ensuring the genetic code is read accurately. Both subunits are essential for protein synthesis, working together in perfect harmony to build the proteins that keep cells running smoothly. It's like a well-choreographed dance, with each subunit playing a crucial role in the protein-making process. And just like a hamburger wouldn't be complete without its buns, a ribosome wouldn't be functional without both of its subunits working together. Section 5, ribosomal RNA, the blueprint for protein synthesis. We've talked about mRNA and tRNA, but did you know that ribosomes have their own type of RNA too? It's called ribosomal RNA, or rRNA for short. rRNA is like the blueprint for building a ribosome. You see, rRNA molecules fold into complex three-dimensional structures that form the core of both ribosomal subunits. These rRNA structures provide the scaffolding and catalytic sites needed for protein synthesis. Think of rRNA as the framework that holds everything together and guides the protein assembly process. Interestingly, rRNA is not just a passive scaffold. It actively participates in protein synthesis, helping to position the mRNA and tRNA molecules correctly and even catalyzing the formation of peptide bonds between amino acids. That's right, RNA is a ribosome, an RNA molecule with enzymatic activity. So while ribosomal proteins provide structural support and fine-tune ribosome function, rRNA is the real star of the show, playing a central role in protein synthesis. It's a testament to the incredible versatility of RNA molecules. Section 6. Ribosomal proteins, the construction crew. While RNA forms the structural core of ribosomes, ribosomal proteins are like the construction crew that assembles and fine-tunes these molecular machines. Ribosomal proteins interact with rRNA, helping to fold and stabilize the ribosome structure. Think of ribosomal proteins as the nuts, bolts, and screws that hold the ribosome together and ensure it functions properly. They also play critical roles in binding mRNA, tRNA, and various protein factors involved in protein synthesis. These proteins are essential for the ribosome's ability to accurately translate the genetic code and produce functional proteins. Without ribosomal proteins, the ribosome wouldn't be able to do its job. So while RNA might be the blueprint and the catalytic engine of the ribosome, ribosomal proteins are the essential construction crew that makes it all come together. Section 7, location, where the magic happens. Now that we've explored the structure and function of ribosomes, let's talk about where these protein factories are located within the cell. Ribosomes are like busy construction sites, and they can be found in two main locations: free-floating in the cytoplasm and attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, or ER. Free ribosomes are like mobile construction crews, floating around the cytoplasm and building proteins that are needed within the cell itself. These proteins might be used for energy production, cell signaling, or maintaining cell structure. Ribosomes attached to the ER, on the other hand, are like specialized factories, producing proteins that are destined for secretion outside the cell or for insertion into cell membranes. The ER acts like a transportation system, helping to fold and transport these newly synthesized proteins to their final destinations. Whether they're free-floating or attached to the ER, ribosomes are constantly working to produce the proteins that cells need to function and thrive. It's a testament to their importance in the grand scheme of life. Section 8. Ribosomes, a tale of two domains. You might be surprised to learn that ribosomes aren't exactly the same in all living organisms. There are subtle but important differences between the ribosomes found in prokaryotic cells like bacteria and eukaryotic cells like plant and animal cells. Prokaryotic ribosomes are slightly smaller and less complex than their eukaryotic counterparts. They also have a slightly different composition of rRNA and ribosomal proteins. These differences might seem minor, but they have important implications for medicine. You see, some antibiotics specifically target bacterial ribosomes, inhibiting their ability to produce proteins. By targeting these differences in ribosome structure, antibiotics can kill bacteria without harming human cells. This is a great example of how understanding the fundamental biology of cells can lead to important medical breakthroughs. Section 9. Conclusion: the mighty ribosome. We've covered a lot of ground today, exploring the fascinating world of ribosomes, the protein factories of life. From their intricate structure to their crucial role in protein synthesis, ribosomes are essential for life as we know it. Understanding ribosomes is crucial for many reasons. Their conserved structure across all life forms highlights their fundamental importance in biology. Moreover, the fact that antibiotics can specifically target bacterial ribosomes underscores their potential as therapeutic targets. As we delve deeper into the world of ribosomes, we gain a greater appreciation for the complexity and beauty of life at the molecular level. So next time you think about protein, remember the mighty ribosome, the tiny molecular machine that makes it all possible, and never stop exploring the wonders of science.